So I just woke up and found out that my TikTok was hacked. So I just sent an email to support to try and get my account back, but I also found that they got a bunch of fake followers because I was almost at 5,000. Like I was like 400 away and now I'm over 5,000. So that's extremely frustrating because now like if I get back on it, I'll have to go through all my followers again and delete all those people. So gosh, this is so, I saw this and I was like, I need this. This is so dang cute. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to style this. Oh, this is like a vest. It definitely needs to be steamed. This is like a short little dress that I'm gonna wear my bodysuit underneath. These are bodysuits. So excited. However, I don't know how I'm supposed to snap them because I have short arms and I can't reach. How wide is this neck? Not very wide. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to keep the bodysuits because I don't know if I can snap them. Oh, this is one of the skirts. I don't know, I thought this was like leather for some reason, but this is a skirt. Is it all the way skirt? And then this is like a shirt dress situation. So this is the shirt that goes underneath as an option. And then this is the dress that came with it. So it's like a dress underneath and then it's like this like really short dress or long top situation. So these are the rings. I just got out of the shower, so I got my drink here and we're gonna try and do my hair with this new tool. So let's see how that goes. So with any kind of hair tool, you wanna make sure your hair is 80 to 90% dry before you use it or else it can damage your hair. So I have the blow dryer part here. We're gonna blow dry my hair and then we'll get into the curling. Hair dryer is not as powerful as I need it to be, so it's gonna take a long time and I don't have the patience for that. So we're gonna use my hair dryer. Let's shake this out and see what we got. I don't have any hairspray and I wish I would have gotten hairspray, but I don't know what kind of hairspray to get. So if you have a favorite like lightweight good hairspray that won't make me feel crunchy, drop it in the comments, please. Okay. Excuse me? I actually really like this. So you guys know in my last video, I mentioned that I was feeling just like kind of down, and I realized that I've been not doing anything really outside the house, and I think that that doesn't help anything. So we're going on a date tonight to, it's called Buck and Honey's. I saw some good reviews. We're gonna throw some makeup on. We're gonna refresh. My dogs are fighting. And tomorrow we're going to this like craft fair thing, but it's like, it's called a Femstival, Femme. And if you're a part of like the LGBTQ community, then you know that like femme is a big identifier for some people, for me. And so it's basically just like that, kind of based around that, which I'm really excited about and to go and support. And it's at one of my places that has like the coolest kinds of pizzas. So I'm also a hungry person. Our cute little bow earrings. I'm gonna wait to put my rings on until I get my bodysuit buttoned up because, babe, buttoning up a bodysuit for me is like a gymnastic sport. So let's get this buttoned up and then we will ring up. I found this trick that makes it so easy to button up bodysuits. Let me know if you guys want me to show you. All right, let's put our clothes on. Let's get ready. So these are the rings I went with and a little combo. Let's go on a date. So let's see Well, that looks stupid. That could look stupid, but let's just try this on because I did not try it on in the store. And we're just honestly hoping it fits. Oh, it's tight, boy. So that would not be buttoning. So my idea is this skirt, cutesy little ruffle skirt with this bodysuit. All right, this is the outfit I went with. So this is the skirt I've been wanting to wear, and I actually do really like it with this, even though it is like, it's not like a super loose skirt up here. It fits, so I'm cool with that. I don't care. I actually had to wear a bra, which if you're my mom watching this, you know that I hate that. So here's my little thing that I use. And then I have my, so yeah. We're gonna go to the market, and then I also need to make sure I have everything to cook for the week. I'm gonna come home, we're gonna start the laundry and the dishes, and then we're gonna do our assignment for the day. But yeah, let's go. So for breakfast for the past, I feel like ever, I've been having Greek yogurt with some kind of fruit and granola, but my mouth is literally repulsed by that right now. So I found these like breakfast burritos. We're gonna make breakfast burritos for the whole week because if I can't just heat it up, I will skip breakfast or I'll end up buying it at work, which is not good for me. So let's make some breakfast burritos that I found on Pinterest. This is the breakfast burrito that we're making. So if you guys search up high protein breakfast burrito and you see this picture, that's what we're doing. So we're wrapping up for bed and I'm wrapping up this video, but I wanted to kind of talk about last video. I mentioned that I was just having a hard time feeling kind of lonely. It's not something that necessarily goes away, but there are things that I can do to make it easier. And I realized that I hadn't been doing those things. Some things are taking myself out on dates and going to coffee shops versus doing my homework at home. Because I am very much an extroverted person, it makes a difference for me to be out and just in the existence of other humans. And I had been so focused on doing homework and getting everything done and cleaning my apartment and doing all this stuff that I had stopped going out places. And I thrive in that environment. I think sometimes it's really important to take a personal inventory on how you're feeling and kind of make a list of things that make you feel the opposite of that, to kind of recheck and kind of like group yourself back together, if that makes sense. I'm a travel healthcare worker, and when you're constantly traveling and not really investing a lot into friendships outside of work, it makes it easy to be lonely because you don't have somebody you can just call up and be like, hey, let's go do this. Or you can't just go to their house because your friendship exists in the parameters of a working space, which is something that just kind of comes along with the territory. I'm very thankful. I do have some amazing dogs that really are the lights of my life, but sometimes human interaction is important. And I'm not in a place right now where I can change the fact that I travel. People glorify traveling a lot and they don't realize there's a lot of not awesome things that come along with it. So, you know, I'm grateful. I'm very blessed. I've been doing this next month. It'll be 4 years I've been traveling. And it really is something I couldn't imagine my life without. I am ready to kind of be somewhere more settled, but that's just not what's in the cards for me at this point. And that's okay. Something I've decided to do over the next few days is I want to make a list of feelings that I can have and the opposite of those. And then what I can do to either put myself into or out of those feelings, because I think it's important to acknowledge that you're going to have feelings that aren't going to be great. Loneliness isn't a fun feeling, but it's a human feeling. And I need to remember and be able to look at something to kind of shake me out of the fact that, like, hey, start going places. You know, I was able to get dressed up a little bit and put on makeup and do my hair and go out and eat by myself and be around people. Even though I'm not interacting with them necessarily, I'm still in existence with other humans, whereas like you're not when you're sitting in your apartment. I will say the older that I've gotten, the less I am interested in going out to the bar, which that I think has been something for me to kind of realize, because I love to dance and going to the bar was an easy way for me to kind of make friends. Having other hobbies and figuring out where you can go and meet people with these hobbies is hard as an adult. All right, if you have not heard of third spaces, I definitely suggest you look up the third space theory. I was talking to my mom about this the other day, actually. I find it so incredibly interesting and thought-provoking, but the bar and going out dancing was one of my third spaces. And now that that's not really a place that I envision myself in consistently, where it's like, where is my third space then? I think it can be really interesting to see what a list could do in those moments, and kind of being like an action plan, a preventative plan, or even just like a little buffer for these areas that kind of are hard in the moment to help you deal with those feelings. I'm not somebody to avoid feelings. I cry a lot. Crying is honestly one of my favorite emotions to express. But I think that it's important to also be able to express those in a healthy way. I am forever medicated. I'm crazy. But, you know, I also have to know, and I tell my friends and family this all the time, that there's times where I'm just going to be sad. Like, depression is part of who I am. Mania is part of who I am, and that's okay. It's navigating it and knowing when things are not in a good place or when they're fine and being responsible for that. I think that as I've gotten older and as I've gotten healthier into me as a human, I've done the work and figured out how I can express those things and the triggers and the things that I need to look for to be able to be honest with myself about where I am with something. As this video comes to an end and I head to bed, I just want to tell you guys how much I appreciate you. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, and I did get my first hate comment on a short the other day, so we are making waves. But I'm so grateful for you guys that watch my videos. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you. If there's something about my life you'd like to hear more of or see more of, please comment it down below. I'm always up for sharing parts of my life that people are interested in because I'm a public person. So I hope that you have a great rest of your night, and I hope it's been a good weekend. I look forward to our week ahead together. Love ya.